Art is a journey and it takes time to learn. So don't take shortcuts with your art. It is worth going through those trials and tribulations to improve and to get better. And I know it's frustrating. I know it's really hard. I know there are times when we can all look at other people's work and we think, oh my God, look how fantastic they are. But what we didn't see were the times when they had their frustrations and trying to draw hands, or the head or the eye just drove them mad, or trying to mix colours for their paintings and it just got all muddy and messy. We didn't see those times, those trials, those hours and hours they would have put into learning, the times they went over and over the same sketch because they just couldn't get it right. But now we're looking at people whose work is amazing and it's fabulous, and you just think, God, I'm never going to get there. We didn't see their trials. We're just seeing where they are in this moment at this time. But I can guarantee you, and when you think about it, you know this, I can guarantee you they would have had times when they wanted to quit, because we all do. I am not kidding. There have been times I've stood at my wall easel or I've been at my desk and something just isn't going right, and I've got up, turned out the lights and gone downstairs because it's driving me nuts. But then I've come back and I've gone again and I've kept going. I don't believe there are shortcuts for learning art. I just don't think there are. I really do not. I do think there are methods and ways of doing something that can help you to improve. So for example, if you don't know how to draw the head, there are ways and tools and methods that you can learn that helps you to get your proportions right, or how to look at the negative space so that it can help you put the head or parts of the body wherever it's supposed to be in your drawing. I do think there are tools there to help, but the shortcuts, the quick tricks, there are no tricks. There are tools and there are methods and there are systems that you can use. But if you love what you do, why take a shortcut? I know sometimes we want to get to a particular point with our work and miss out the middle bit, but the middle part where it's driving you nuts and you've had enough, that's the part where you're really learning, where you're grounding yourself in what you love and what you do. There are times every day where I think this just isn't working, but I keep going. I don't think there's one piece of artwork that I've created where I haven't reached the point, I don't even know what it's about. I always reach this point where I go, this ain't right, it's not working, this isn't working. But I keep going, and there seems to be this hump that I get over. I don't even know how to explain it really, and then suddenly it's like everything is falling into place. Imagine if I gave up early. Imagine if I just stopped. I would not know what I know now. I certainly wouldn't have the skills that I have now. When I look at other people's work, I use it as inspiration to guide me. I don't want to take the shortcuts. I want to learn. I do want to learn methods and systems that will help me improve how I do something. The other thing is, I don't want to stay in practice mode forever. Don't remain in that practice mode, otherwise you're just always practicing. Have something that you're working on that is going to be your finished item. Even if it doesn't look right, you've still done something and you've finished it. And then go again and keep learning. But there are no shortcuts. There's only that journey, which is your journey, and then at some point you'll be able to share that experience with someone else and encourage them. It is worth the effort. It's worth the struggle. It is a struggle. It's a challenge, and sometimes we don't want to show up at our desk, at our easel, because sometimes it's just hard. Sometimes we'd rather sit and watch a series, binge watch something, but you know, ultimately, if you're an artist, if you're a creative, you want to show up for what you love and what you do, because it's flipping amazing and I love it. If you value your creativity, make space for it. Get up earlier if need be. Make time in the evening to practice. Make sure you always have a sketchbook with you when you go out, so that if you've got 5-10 minutes, you're sitting waiting for a bus, or if you're waiting for a friend, or if you're sitting having coffee, you can just sit and sketch. And that's the pencil time that you're putting in, that you're practicing, and you're just working that momentum to getting better. Do whatever you need to grow, because you can do this. I know it feels like sometimes that you can't, because all artists, all creatives go through that. But remember, the ones that you're looking at now, whose work is flipping amazing, and that really inspire you, and you just think, oh my God, I wish I was as good as them. At one point, they would have been where you are now, but they kept going. Let that be your inspiration. Don't look for the shortcuts. Don't look for a way of getting there quick, because there isn't a quick. There's a path that you walk through practice and repetition. It's your art, it's your creativity. Just make the most of it and enjoy that journey. It is worth it. You will improve. Be deliberate about what you do. Be deliberate about your work, and make space in your day, in your life, to expand and grow your creativity. Thank you for joining me today in this video. If I've inspired you and just encouraged you even, do hit the like button, do subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.